there's something not right with this. The seller would love to take home and keep $20,000.
And hope the inspection's horrible, right? Yeah, I'm going to break something here because I want this to fail.
Yeah.
So guys, I've got some questions for you. I've got a lot of stories as to people come to me, but I've got some questions as to what is a story that you guys might have that you could share with us about a client bringing money to closing or just going through the process of the offer or something. Josh, do you have anything you'd like to share?
I do. It's luckily a happy story. So I was helping this single mother, and she had two little ones, one on the way. And she was really struggling finding a place, but we were able to locate one. We negotiated a great deal, had a new roof for her. It was fantastic. But being a single mom, there's not a lot of money on hand.
Extra lying around.
I don't know why.
Yes, exactly.
But so it was a struggle, but luckily we had a good contact with a lender who introduced us to one of the DPA or the down payment assistance programs.
Yeah.
I believe it was through HUD, so she had to do the classes, but she was up. She was like, put the kids to bed. Let's do the classes. Let's work. Let's go towards it. Let's do it. And it was such a good experience for everything, because when we got to the closing table, unbeknownst to everybody except for the lender, who kept it a surprise, maybe that was a bad thing, I don't know. But she was like, because of what you've done and because of the way that we negotiated the contract, here's $2,000 refunded back to you.
Really?
So she was bam, automatically got $2,000 at closing.
Yeah,
so
that's some new furniture.
that's right.
Awesome.
So that can go a long way with little ones running around.
No kidding. Yeah. Chloe, what about you? You got anything?
No.
Nothing really? Okay. Well, I'll tell you, I know that sometimes people, when they come to me and they do need the down payment assistance and stuff like that, right? One of the things that they're not aware of is that they still need money up front. Even if they don't have, the money for the down payment, they still need to have their earnest money, which is typically about 1%.
That is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We need to lay out for them, educate them, the costs, not only at closing, but what do you have to have in the beginning?
Right.
So
your option fee, which is a nominal fee,
Yes.
your earnest money, which is typically 1%, could be larger, could be
Right.
smaller.
There's also
And then what inspection?
costs, and the appraisal costs.
Yeah.
If the buyer
survey,
has to purchase a
if they have
survey.
to purchase a survey.
Yeah. Yeah. All of those stuff. So you have a funny story or a good story or a bad story you want to share?
I'll share a story.
Okay.
I received a contract from another agent and this is kind of make sure you get your contract terms right on the earnest money and option money, because it was a $20,000 option fee to the seller and a $150 earnest money deposit. And I was like, there's something not right with this. I mean, the seller would love to take home and keep $20,000.
And hope the inspection's horrible, right?
Exactly.
I'm going to go break something.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm going to break something here because I want this to fail.
Yeah. So, I mean, aside from that, I'm sure I'd have to dig deep for a story.
Well, to your point, that's why it's important to hire a real estate agent who knows the contracts,
Absolutely.
who has the eye to protect you in instances.
Yes.
Like that. Because my gosh, that's a costly mistake.
Very.
Well, I can tell you guys this, being in the mortgage business for 29 years, right? It's a long time. And I've worked with probably hundreds of agents, right? And not all are created equal. I can assure you of that. So the benefit of working with absolutely.
Yes.
But the benefit of working with agents like you guys that do have the experience, that do have the knowledge, that do have the team behind you, is the fact that when you do get contracts submitted to you like that, that you know how to critique it and you actually know how to correct things. And that creates a better experience, not only for your client, but it really saves down the road for their client as well. And you probably have to do that more often than you would like, is to make sure that everybody's doing their job correctly.
Right.
But guys, I can tell you, by working with so many agents or the offers that come in, it is such a pleasure when I get to work with someone like you guys that are experienced, that know what they're doing. They dot the I's, they cross the T's, make sure all the boxes are filled out or there's an A or a 0 in there. They actually have the phone number or a contact person for title. They don't just put, Fidelity Title. Which one? In New Mexico? The one in Canada? Which one am I supposed to be working with, right? And you guys are so detailed, it just makes my job so much easier. So I'm grateful for you guys on that. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, follow us on social media, add some comments in there. And other than that, we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.